See, Noble, here's the thing, right? So the only thing that COVID has done for me is moved my work online and has decreased the number of opportunities I have to find a job. Not that I tried that hard anyways, though. For me, rather than, I think everybody thinks that way, but I saw a very empowering tweet, believe it or not, that basically said, and I see this multiple times after I saw the first original one, or what I think is the original one, where rather than thinking about how has this year hindered everything, I think about how this year has empowered everything. I'm going to be honest with you, if COVID didn't hit, I don't think Extra Life or anything I did this year was going to be as good as it was, because I had so much more time. I decided to make my time valuable and not let it waste away, because multiple times I hear, well, you have nothing better to do at home because of COVID, right? And I'm going, but here's the thing. If I think about my life, the only difference between my Friday nights now and before is like every 4 Fridays I go over to my friend's house. Like between COVID, pre-COVID to post-COVID for tutoring, I would drive to people's houses for 20 minutes there and back, and I hated it. I hate working out of home, or I love working at home. At home is so comfy. And it's so good, and I don't care if people are jealous about it. It's like, find a job that works at home, then stop being jealous. If you really, or take the L because you chose a job that doesn't work at home. You can't help that, right? But I decided, rather than looking at it and going, man, I have all this free time, and it's a year that like, I'm not saying you shouldn't be relaxing. This is a very stressful time for everybody, and it's not like I haven't been affected. I have been affected by it, okay? I haven't been able to properly have any type of contact with my girlfriend for 9 months now. Like physically, can't go to her house, can't do anything, right? I went one time for her birthday, and that was before the stuff got really bad in my area, and that's pretty much it. So for me, I could focus on all the things that it has prevented. I could also look at it and be like, well, yeah, there's those sports, yeah, I couldn't cycle as much, yeah, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, but I made my time functional. That's I think how everybody should focus on it. It would be the same thing during the first year when I got her injured, which kind of prepped me for this, where I basically couldn't walk very well. I lost all my job's physicality. You know, my fitness endeavors didn't go very well because essentially I didn't look the part. I'm too big. I'm not built. I'm slightly chubby. I lost a lot of my upper body strength, my lower body strength. I didn't have a good physique that would convince people that I'm a healthy individual. Because, unfortunately, and this is the shitty part about aesthetic-type jobs, which is anything that needs a physical appearance aspect to it, values a physical appearance aspect to it. You don't watch the best figure skaters in the world and they see they're 300 pounds. It's an aesthetic sport. Same thing with fitness, right? You go work at a gym, you need to look like you're fit. Because that's the first thing that sells. They walk in and see a 250-pound guy with his belly slightly hanging out. That wasn't me. But if you see a guy with his belly slightly hanging out of his thing, and he is working at the place, you're not going to go. Why would you work with a fitness trainer that doesn't look fit? Same thing like when you go to a doctor's office, and you look at them, you see it's like, this guy's telling you to lose fucking weight, and he's eating a hoagie right in front of you while unable to get out of his chair. I wouldn't trust that doctor. Not at all. I need a doctor that actually looks like they give a shit about their own health. Right? But, you know, with all those things happening, yes, it very much threw me into a huge spiraling depression. And it very much hurt a lot that I lost all of it. And over time, obviously with the help of my family, my friends, my girlfriend, people online, I slowly learned to realize that, hey, I lost a lot, but I can repurpose it and I can build it back too, right? Now a lot of my physical strength is back. It's not great, but it's at some capacity way better than it was 2 to 3 years ago. And that's because I decided to not think of it as, well, I've had it tough, time just let it ride, because I don't accept things being broken to remain broken. So I consider this year broken. So rather than sitting 9 months dreading how stupid people are with their health, I still do that, I choose to also make my time move forward so that when we have to move into an age where people need my entertainment or need the comfort of what I can offer, it will be ready for them. Because not everybody can be strong for another. It's impossible. If everyone was strong for another, we wouldn't be a communal like species. We wouldn't be a species that thrives off of being there for each other. Somebody is always stronger for the other. I have people who are strong for me, and I'm strong for other people. That's okay. It doesn't mean you're weak because you can't be strong for everyone. But that's what I did for 2020. Similar when I'm at funerals. I am the guy where I don't cry as much as I used to. You know, I'm still super sad when people die, but people need me so that they are not a walking wreck, right? I decide to be the smile at the funeral while still mourning. And it's similar to COVID, you know? Yeah, people can't get together, people can't do what they want to do, but somebody needs to stand up and be there for those people. Still hit by it, but I know that I am ready for it, and that's what I do. So a lot's been lost, but a lot has been gained, and that's the way I choose to see it.